Greetings, my fellow subscribers, especially to my fellow Formula One fans. Now, as we know, with the 2018 season being over, Lewis Hamilton has won his 5th fucking championship. And for those of you who may not know, I cannot stand Lewis Hamilton. I despise him. His personality is atrocious, but I don't deny his skill. I don't deny his skill as a driver, because if you're going to win 5 championships, you need to have that skill, and he certainly does that. But just the way he carries himself is just atrocious. He's one of the most hated Formula One drivers to this date. But this video is not going to be about my hatred of Hamilton. It's just about Formula One itself and how dull and boring really it has become. Now, since 2010, since the beginning of this decade, Formula One has only had three world champions. 3. And they are Sebastian Vettel, Nico Rosberg, and Lewis Hamilton. Now, Vettel is a 4-time world champion, and he won all his championships back to back. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. 4 years on the trot. 4 years on the trot. And then you had Hamilton winning it in 2014 with a very good season, a very close season with Rosberg. 2015, untouchable. Then you had Rosberg winning it in quite possibly one of the greatest seasons I have ever seen. Mostly because I don't like Hamilton, but really because Nico Rosberg was by far the better man in 2016. And then his shocking retirement just days later. Just his shocking retirement. No one saw it coming. And I was just like, after watching the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, and I was just saying that I cannot wait for 2017, seeing that the defending champion, Nico Rosberg. But no, just 5 days later, he announces his retirement with immediate effect. And then it was Hamilton versus Vettel in 2017 and then 2018. And then Hamilton winning those 2 championships. So yes, from 2010 to 2018, 3 world champions. Now, I am praying for the 2019 season to be more open. Because, right, we need someone else. Us fans, we need fresh blood to really challenge for the world championship. I would love to see Valtteri Bottas fight for the title. I would love Ferrari's new signing Charles Leclerc to fight for the championship in his first year, because his not too long ago in Abu Dhabi with testing, he was the fastest man, and this guy has got skill. This guy's got a ton of potential. I see good things in his future with Ferrari. I really do. But Formula One needs to be more open from 2019 onwards, and especially that with these concept designs I've seen for these big, apparently there's going to be some big regulation changes for 2021. I just really hope that Formula One becomes more open and really less predictable from 2019, because from 2010, with Vettel winning all those championships, you just think, Vettel got on pole again. He won again. Vettel wins again. I'm not a Vettel fan. I'm not. From when he was just winning all the time, just like Hamilton has been doing these last few years, it just turned me off Formula One. And Formula One has been dropping in ratings for quite some time, all because on how many times one single driver wins all the time. They need to make these massive changes. They need to make changes to make things less predictable. If they don't, if it's just going to be just tiny like minute changes, really, there's just not going to be any difference the next year. There really isn't going to be. We know that for that 2019, it's going to be Mercedes versus Ferrari. We predict that. And that chances are it's going to be Hamilton versus Vettel again. I love Formula One. I've been watching it since 1996. I have watched it religiously for all these years. They need to make massive changes. Please, I'm begging you, make changes to make it less predictable. Please make changes to make it less predictable, and stop making me things, and stop saying that. Okay, we all know that Hamilton's going to get pole. We all know that Hamilton's going to win. We all do it. We all know that's going to happen. And I've told this to some people, and they haven't said, well, I don't agree with that. That I think that because with Hamilton's arrogance, because of how much he's winning, that I wouldn't be surprised that in 2019 when he starts dominating, that he just gets out of the car. He's not like going, yeah, we did it. It's just going to be the sort of, his body language will be like, did you expect anything different? Did you expect anything different from me? I wouldn't put it past that happening. I wouldn't. Because once again, I plead to make some massive changes to make Formula One fresh. Bring people in. Bring it in. Bring them in. Don't drive them away. Because I don't want to stop watching Formula One. I want to watch Formula One till the day I die. But the way that Formula One has been these last few years, they might lose me as a fan. They really might do. And I don't want that to happen because I've got all the Formula One games from the first Formula One game on the PlayStation 1. The 95 season, which was released in 96. And I've got them all right up now to 2018. And I love them all. Even though the game 2015 is a disappointment. But I love them. And I don't want to stop buying that. And I don't want to stop watching Formula One. Just please do something about the sport. Make it less predictable. Make it less boring. Please.